Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Living Local. I'm Christian Clay. Today, we are at Haven Coffee Roasters, downtown Winter Haven, and I'm with the owner, John. John, I want to tell you thank you so much for allowing us to come in here, shoot some exclusive content with you, man.
Absolutely, thank you for coming.
Tell us a little bit about what you got going on down here.
So Haven Coffee is a craft coffee roaster.
Okay.
We strive to make everything craft. So we roast our coffee fresh, from the green coffee straight to a cup of coffee. All of our sauces are made fresh. So right now we're in Christmas mode. So we got our seasonals. So we got Christmas tree, we have peppermint, we have our white mocha, which we call melted snowman, because
That sounds delicious.
you can't have a snowman in Florida, you know.
It has to be melted, a melted snowman. I'm gonna tell you guys, and I'm gonna let them keep talking. I'm not naturally a hot coffee drinker, but he brought this up to me. I'm having a cup of Joe with John, and this is delicious. This is really good, man. Hey, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
I forgot to say cheers in the beginning, So
Delicious.
seasonal mode right now. What other seasons besides, the biggest thing I always hear from most people is pumpkin spice. They always
Yep.
say that, right?
Yep.
But what are some other seasons that are pretty popular when it comes to coffee?
So what we try to do is every couple months we try to do something new. So far we had in May we had May the 4th be with you. So we did a full Star Wars menu.
Really?
Yeah, on
Oh,
May
man, that's
4th
cool.
we threw some dry ice in some of the drinks and they're bubbling up, super cool.
We gotta come back for that.
Yeah, come back because I'm a huge nerd when it comes to that as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, so we did pumpkin spice. We did during Halloween we did pumpkin spice because you got to have that. But we also did a trick or treat latte.
Okay.
We did a dirt cake latte. Everything we do, we try to make fresh, try to make good. I think in January we're gonna try to get into some of the sugar-free lattes. So you know,
Okay.
if you overloaded during the holidays, you can come and still get your latte guilt-free.
That
you
makes
know?
sense. That makes sense. You could still achieve your goals. Everybody has those January 1st goals. So.
Absolutely. But then I'm also going to throw in one we've been working on it. We didn't get it done in time. We're going to probably do a maple pancake latte.
What separates you from the coffee shops that are, throughout Winter Haven, Central Florida?
Sure.
Besides, the awesome coffee that you provide, what separates you?
Well, I first run my business how I want to run it, in the sense of how if I went into a coffee shop, this is what I want. So sometimes I'm full-on coffee nerd. I want a great natural process pour over coffee, and sometimes I just want a sweet latte.
Sure.
I just want something good. And then also, like I said, I'm a nerd, so Star Wars. And eventually, we haven't figured out which month it's going to be. We're going to do a Harry Potter month and maybe a Marvel month, and just because I can go crazy. I mean, if you saw our shop, and right now it's Buddy the Elf. It's because it's Christmas. I mean, Elf is the
It is a creative place when you walk into it. It's not just your standard get your coffee and go kind of a place, and it has a really home feeling to it.
Absolutely.
I feel like you know a lot of your customers. It was hard for me to kind of even get you to pull aside. Everybody was saying hi to John, so really cool spot, man.
We care about what people think, and we want to make sure that, like I said, if I go in somewhere and I get a latte that I don't like, I would love the owner to come say, hey, do you want me to make you something that you do? And so that's kind of how we are. We want to make sure that you enjoy your experience, and it's a cool experience.
Let me just ask you this question here.
Yeah.
Is this friendly for people to come in and study and do work-related
Absolutely.
projects here, Wi-Fi?
I have people who do their meetings in here all the time. We have people who come in here, bring their dogs, and just chill out outside.
Right.
I mean, and they can come in. We're a dog-friendly establishment.
Outdoor, indoor seating too, which is it's lovely out right now.
Yeah. So one of the big things, when the building I chose, when I decided on it, I was like, here's what I want. I want a big garage door. I love windows.
Sure.
And I love natural light. And so with the roasting room and with the the garage door, it makes it much bigger. And so, matter of fact, you close the garage door and it makes it feel small.
Gotcha.
So I always tell them that if we can,
I'm big on that too, dude. I'm
Yeah.
huge on that, right? I love the natural light. I love the fact that you can go in and out. It feels like you're outside when you're inside, and
Yeah.
same thing, vice versa. When you're outside, when you're
Especially-
inside, you're outside.
days like this, you can't beat it.
It's getting lovely. Oh, they do teas too as well,
Yep.
which I was offered
Teas.
one because I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but I am now.
Yeah.
I'm sold on it. So
But if the people are just I don't like the coffee flavor, no problem. We have
Yeah.
teas. We have a Blue Haven tea.
Okay.
And a lot of people put lavender in that. And so when you put lavender in the Blue Haven tea, it's a blue tea, but it turns it purple from the,
Wow.
yeah, it's really
it
cool.
makes it a lavender color. kind
Yeah,
of deal.
it's a really cool. Then we have a lemonade as well. It's a Blue Haven lemonade. So and then we have all of our other Harney hot teas as well. So we that craft word is really big to me. Everything's gonna be crafted, it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be quality.
What I'm getting from this place, from the moment you walk into even what I'm drinking is quality, 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 right? Like it seems like what they're going for is they don't want to serve everybody, obviously. They just want to provide you the quality and show you exactly what they're giving.
I want to serve everybody, don't get me wrong.
They want to serve everybody. They want to serve everybody
Yeah.
quality. Now, you're going to show us a little bit about the process of what you do here, right?
Yeah, love to show you guys.
Let's do it.
So
Okay.
what this is a finished product right here. Pretty much this is roasted and cooled.
That's
so
the finished product.
This is the finished product.
That's what we see typically when they talk about like coffee beans.
Absolutely, this is what you're drinking. This is already done. Next step is roasting it and brewing it.
Okay.
Obviously my hands are washed, but also this is brewed at 200 degrees, so it's gonna, So, but I always touch it to make sure it feels good.
Yeah.
Smells good.
Yeah.
We're good to go. So,
That's awesome.
so right now I'm gonna drop this, get this out of the bed.
You ever miss the bend?
Yeah. You can always tell when Ryan does because
Yeah.
it's all on the floor. This is what coffee looks like as its natural form. This is its green form. This is called green coffee. So, and this is Ethiopian coffee. So you got a little kind of brownish beans or kind of
You know
yellow
what?
beans.
I heard that coffee originated
in Ethiopia.
in Ethiopia.
Yeah, it's a cool story. It's called the goats. A farmer had some goats.
Yes, I heard that. And
Yeah.
then so the goat ate the cherry or whatever it was, got hyper, the farmer ate it.
Well, the farmer saw his goats going crazy, and he's like, "What is going on?"
Right.
And he found out they were eating this cherry, so he threw it into a fire.
And
And then the smell, the aroma was delicious, so he took it out and he drank it.
850 AD.
Yeah, this is your steak, right?
Okay.
So how I roast it in here, the temperature, how it goes up, how it goes down, determines how much sugar I pull out, determines
Gotcha.
how dark it is, and so that's what we do. We make sure that it's all, and I stop it. I don't ever do anything super dark, because
Okay.
when you do a super dark roast, and if you ever see a super dark roast, it means that someone's trying to cover up flavor. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw this in the hopper, and we're gonna drop it into the roaster.
Now what's going on in here?
So what's happening is it's falling from here,
Yep.
down from the funnel into the roaster. So here, you have a big old barrel that's going around and around and around.
Okay.
On my computer, it's tracking it. Okay. So we have temperature and where the bean, so this temperature of the bean right now, it's just now registering. So it's gonna go all the way down and then it's gonna catch back up somewhere around right here.
Gotcha. Now will it manually stop when it reaches the right temperature, or is that?
So this is for me to watch. So this is one of our regular coffees, so I know the trend that it's gonna hit. Also, the whole time we have a smeller, so it allows me to look and view. So then it'll go to yellow, which means all the moisture is out of the green bean.
Okay.
And then that's when we start to get into brown. Even though I have the computer, I use the smeller more.
Okay.
The
Gotcha.
computer kind of just makes sure everything's on track.
Understood.
It controls this. Matter of fact, I have it on automatic, so it controls the flame.
Okay.
I set it how I want the flame to go on and how temperature-wise. So if it gets too hot,
Right.
Because if you can look in between these holes, you'll see the flame.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's a gas roaster, and so if it gets too hot, then it shuts it off until it hits a certain temperature, and then when it gets down to there, it turns it back on.
Gotcha. So the bean comes out that we just put in, which was green.
Yep.
And it comes out the dark brown
The
color
roasted?
like we had, and then from there, what happens?
We take it over here to our grinder.
Awesome.
Yeah, or to our espresso machine.
Gotcha. Are you gonna make me something?
Of course. So I keep these around to kind of educate people. So this is a dried cherry. So if you pop one of these open, you'll find a coffee bean. All right, so now we're yellow. So this is my favorite smell because it's like grain. It's like fresh grain. Yeah, get out of the whip. Just don't touch your nose to it.
Wow, that smells good.
Yeah. What I'm doing now is just making sure we're right on track. So we're like 8 minutes in.
Okay.
Just checking color, smell. So some of the sugars are starting to come out. You can smell it.
Gotcha.
So now we're getting into brown. This is kind of like burnt grain right now.
Yeah.
Not a bad smell. Kind of get chocolate notes in there.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's unique that the customers can see what's going on back here because, I mean, even me visually seeing what's going on, I still would have never understood the process.
That's the thing. I try to talk to people as much people as possible.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It goes back to that craft idea.
Yeah.
The minute I knew I wanted to do a roastery was the minute I wanted to show everybody off. And like
Right.
having windows and having people, I want a million questions. So looks like we're done now. So we're gonna turn on the cooling tray and we're gonna drop it. These are turning it to get all that, make sure that it's not staying in one spot.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you don't want a bean that has dark on one side and not. You want it all consistent.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a similar coffee to what you just saw.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it for you as a pour over.
Awesome.
So pour over is a way that if you want good coffee, if you want to taste your coffee better, is to do a pour over.
Okay.
The reason why is the filter's a bit thicker. It's a better way of just brewing a coffee.
I can taste, and I know my stuff now. I can taste the cherry.
You can. You can. You'll
You
taste
really can.
raspberry. It's a red berry that you'll taste. And then if you really want to get the authentic, you do this.
Wait. Which way did that go?
So what you're doing is you're putting a little in your mouth and then you like that. And so what you're doing is you're taking it and it touches every piece of your tongue. So when we're cupping with our spoon, we put it on our spoon and
All right, hold tight. That really does spray it in there.
what you're doing is you're trying to get the coffee, because you have different taste buds that taste
Yeah.
different things. So you're trying to get the coffee on every point of your tongue.
Dude, do that, Jordan. Like right now.
It's okay if you cough and it's okay for it to be loud.
No, you gotta. Nope, come on over here real quick. I want him in the frame to do it real quick.
Man. And your shirt, it's drip. I
Yeah,
love it.
It's Drip AV.
It's coffee oriented.
Hold on, this is my videographer. This is Jordan behind the scene right here. He's never on it, so go ahead. No, hey, come on, man. Come on,
It's
man.
gotta
Do
be
it for
loud,
real. Do it
man.
for real. We want to hear it. There you go. I'll do it. Cheers,
Cheers,
my
man.
friend. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. If you're ever looking to stop in to get a cup of coffee, you have to stop in and see them. They do a
Right.
great job out here, man. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for the time.
man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Really do appreciate the time. If you like the content, you think we're doing a good job, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do. And if you're looking to buy real estate, make sure you hit the link in the bio. Here to help you out. But until next time, we're gone.